Let's remove all layers and tables from our web map using the map content remove all method. Open up to remove all layers and tables.py script from the web map content folder. We're going to use the map object content property, which returns a map content object. And from our map content object, we're going to remove all layers and tables from our web map. Let's first head over to documentation for the remove all method. Here we have the remove all method for the map content object, and it removes all layers and tables from the map. I think this here indicates that it will return a boolean true or false if successful. Before heading back over to PyScripter, let's head over to ArcGIS Online and check out the current state of our web map. Here we have our current web map. We have two standalone layers and one group layer, and we also have one table. And we also have our base map. We're going to use the map object, map content, and the remove all method to remove all layers and tables in our web map. And we'll come back and revisit this page to see the result. So let's head back over to PyScripter. We first access ArcGIS Online. We then use the content manager get method and supply in our web map item IT to return our web map as an item object. We'll assign that to a variable called webmap item. We'll then use that webmap item to create our map object, which we'll assign to a variable called webmap. We're going to use our map object and the content property, which is a map content object, and we're going to use the remove all method. Because we are calling a method that directly affects our web map, we need to call the update method on our map object to commit the change. We'll assign that to a variable called status and print status to screen. So let's run the script. Our script is complete. We were returned true, indicating that the update of our map was successful and that all layers and tables were removed. Let's head over to ArcGIS Online and check out the result. I'm going to refresh this page and we'll see if our layers and tables update. And we can see we no longer have layers or tables in our web map. In this video, we saw that we could use the map content remove all method to remove all layers and tables from our web map.